Iran's acquisition of the Russian Su-35 fighter jet marks a significant milestone in its efforts to modernize its air force and counter regional adversaries. After years of speculation, General Ali Shadmani, Deputy Chief of Staff at the Khatam al-Anbiya Central Headquarters, officially confirmed the purchase on January 27, 2025. While the exact number of jets acquired remains undisclosed, reports suggest an initial order of 25 aircraft, later increased to 50. This development follows Iran's historical struggles to secure advanced fighter jets due to international sanctions and geopolitical tensions. The Su-35Se, a 4++ generation multi-role fighter, significantly enhances Iran's aerial combat capabilities. It features twin Saturn AL-41 and F-1S engines with thrust vectoring nozzles, providing exceptional maneuverability, and the powerful Irbis-E radar, which can detect and track multiple targets at ranges up to 400 kilometers. Equipped with 12 hardpoints, the aircraft can carry a versatile mix of air-to-air and air-to-ground munitions, including the long-range R-37M missile. While the Su-35 lacks stealth capabilities, its electronic warfare systems and infrared search and track sensor provide a counterbalance to adversaries operating stealth aircraft. Iran's decision to purchase the Su-35 was driven by its strategic military doctrine, which prioritizes asymmetrical warfare, deterrence, and the ability to project power regionally. Historically reliant on aging American-made F-14 Tomcats and F-4 Phantoms, Iran sought to bridge the generational gap between its air force and those of regional rivals like Israel, Saudi Arabia, and Turkey. The Su-35 serves as a force multiplier, allowing Iran to bolster its air defenses, extend its reach across the Persian Gulf, and reinforce its presence in key areas such as Syria and the Strait of Hormuz. Furthermore, the Su-35's advanced air-to-air combat capabilities could improve Iran's ability to counter potential Israeli or U.S. air operations in the region. Deployment of the Su-35 has been carefully planned to maximize its effectiveness while minimizing vulnerability. The aircraft are being integrated into fortified air bases, including Hamadan Air Base and the underground Eagle 44 complex, both of which have undergone significant upgrades to accommodate these modern jets. These facilities enhance survivability by protecting Iran's assets from preemptive strikes, ensuring that the Su-35 can operate in contested airspace with minimal disruption. Iran's Su-35 fleet enters a regional air power environment dominated by advanced Western-made fighters. The Israeli Air Force operates the stealthy F-35I Adir alongside upgraded F-15I Ram and F-16I Sufa jets, all of which benefit from extensive combat experience, superior avionics, and networked warfare capabilities. Saudi Arabia fields a formidable air force with the F-15SA and Eurofighter Typhoon, while Turkey, despite recent tensions with the U.S., maintains a fleet of modern F-16s and has shown interest in acquiring next-generation fighters. Against these adversaries, the Su-35 offers Iran a credible countermeasure, particularly in beyond visual range engagements, where its radar and missile systems could pose a significant challenge. However, the Su-35 is not without limitations. Its lack of stealth puts it at a disadvantage against fifth-generation fighters like the F-35I, which are designed to evade radar detection and operate in highly contested environments. Moreover, pilot training, maintenance, and logistical support will play crucial roles in determining the effectiveness of Iran's Su-35 fleet. While Iranian personnel have been training in Russia since 2022, it remains to be seen whether Iran can sustain a high operational readiness rate for these advanced aircraft, given past difficulties in maintaining older platforms. In a broader geopolitical context, the acquisition of Su-35s reflects the deepening military and strategic ties between Iran and Russia. In recent years, the two nations have expanded their cooperation, particularly in response to Western sanctions. Iran's provision of drones and missile technology to Russia during the Ukraine conflict likely facilitated the fighter jet deal, underscoring a growing alliance aimed at counterbalancing Western influence. Additionally, Iran's potential pursuit of Su-30 fighter jets and possible license production agreements for Su-35 and Su-30 models indicate a long-term commitment to Russian military hardware, although economic constraints and technological hurdles could hinder domestic production. The implications of Iran's Su-35 acquisition extend beyond immediate military considerations. The introduction of these advanced fighters enhances Iran's ability to conduct long-range interdiction missions, escort bomber flights, and provide aerial coverage for naval operations. This bolstered air power could complicate regional security dynamics, particularly in areas of strategic importance such as the Persian Gulf and the Levant. The potential for Iran to deploy Su-35s in Syria to support Allied forces raises concerns for Israel, which has conducted numerous airstrikes targeting Iranian military positions in the country. Iran's move to modernize its air force also signals a shift in its approach to deterrence. While Iran has historically relied on ballistic missile forces and proxy warfare to project power, the Su-35 provides a conventional air superiority tool that can challenge regional air dominance. This shift could lead to an arms race, prompting regional adversaries to accelerate their own air force modernization programs. Israel and Saudi Arabia, for instance, might push for additional F-35 deliveries or explore next-generation air combat solutions to maintain their technological edge. Despite the advantages the Su-35 brings to Iran, its overall impact will depend on how effectively the aircraft is integrated into existing defense networks. Modern air combat relies heavily on data sharing, electronic warfare, and real-time intelligence, areas where Iran has traditionally lagged behind its Western-equipped rivals. The effectiveness of the Su-35 will be determined not just by its individual capabilities, but also by Iran's ability to deploy it as part of a cohesive air strategy. In conclusion, Iran's Su-35 acquisition represents a major step forward in its Air Force modernization, providing it with enhanced air superiority capabilities and greater deterrence power in the region. While the Su-35 offers significant advantages in terms of radar, missile systems, and maneuverability, it must contend with technologically superior and combat-proven adversaries. The long-term impact of this procurement will depend on Iran's ability to integrate, maintain, and effectively deploy these aircraft within its strategic framework. Regardless, the addition of Su-35s to Iran's arsenal is poised to alter the balance of power in the Middle East, prompting regional rivals to reassess their air combat strategies in response to this new development.